Hi guys, I have no idea. It's March the 19th. It's 11:05 in the morning. As you can see, the cage has been downgraded. My chin should have a 162 and a 161. They only have the 161 because I took the double stack cage to my parents' place already, and that plus the 163 add-on unit has already been added to the unit, so it's a triple stack. I have a 3-level cage. This cage will be going over there maybe on Thursday. Actually, we were originally going to do it Friday, but we'll see. But otherwise it'll be there Thursday or Friday, and then they will live in a single level double cage, like going across. So they'll have a 2x6. The reason is because Wayfair is shipping me a replacement because the box that I ordered came and it was ripped. It was just damaged overall. So they're replacing the cage. But I get to keep the original one they sent me because, basically the box was left in the rain. But there was nothing wrong with the pieces, but I just wrote a letter telling them, I was really angry when I got my package because I'm paying about $50 to ship it. I said, I kind of expected a little bit more service than that. The guy just left it leaning against a pole at the front of the door. There's like 4 poles to keep the little shelter area, and they just left it there in the rain. I mean, I told them they might as well have left it on my front lawn in the rain. There was no difference. The bottom was wet, the top was wet, it was ripped. So they're giving me a new cage. So the reason why they're going to be living in a double this way is because I built this part, and this part way up here. I built the 3 levels. Problem is only the 3rd level has a wall on all sides, except for the bottom, of course, because the second, here, let me show you. So this cage is going to be here in my parents' place. This one has a cutout right here on that corner, actually, because I wanted to give them more running space. So they're going to have 2 levels of running space. That's 2x6. On this level, after we get to the ceiling, there is actually there's no level. So the add-on unit does not have a floor. So basically, they're going to have a 2x3 by 4 feet vertical. So I'm going to have to put a lot of ledges in there. I'm in the process of figuring out how many more ledges I need to order. But until I do, they can't go upstairs because there's a real falling hazard. Chins can actually break something at about 2 feet drop. So it's a 4 feet drop if they miss. So I'm going to have to put a lot of stuff in there. I just haven't quite figured out how. If it doesn't work out, I'll take the roof off, I'll take the side panels off, and I'll put the floor back in. But the reason I don't put the floor in is because I don't have any more pans. I only have 4 pans. When I ordered the pans, I only meant to get 4. I never meant for them to give me an extra one. So I was actually hoping for a reduced shipping price or something, but they decided to replace the whole cage. So that's fine with me, but now I have an extra cage unit that I had no use for. So I decided to put it on the existing cage. My cage will be about 7.5 feet tall. I'm only 5'1". So basically, there's like a wall on the 3rd level. There's no wall here, and there's no wall right here. So this unit will be right here in the bedroom, and I'll assemble it without that wall, so it'll give them a continuous running level right here. But because I don't have this wall yet, because I'm awaiting that last add-on unit that Wayfair is going to ship me. They said on the 26th, and it's going by FedEx this time, I think. So until then, this whole thing is missing. There's no wall. Now, I could take away the whole top unit of the 3rd level and then re-put the wall back in and fix it. But if it's going to arrive, I move to my parents on the 23rd. If it's going to come on the 26th, it doesn't make sense to waste an hour and take all those panels off. So right now they're not too pleased. They dug out all the hay like twice already. But there's nothing I can do because I realized that if I moved all the pieces over on Friday, which was the original plan, there isn't enough time for me to rebuild this whole thing from the ground up. 5 cages worth almost, well, depending on when the cage arrives. So at least 4 of these cages, so two 162s basically. My problem was while I'm doing that, where the chin's gonna be. I don't want to keep them in a kennel the whole time. It took me almost 2 hours yesterday to do it, but I had a lot of space to work with, so because my bedroom's pretty empty right now. It took us 2 trips to bring everything, including their supplies and everything, so I'm down to the basics except for the Timothy hay. I forgot to load it into the car. But other than that, all the extra treats, all the extra chew toys, chew sticks, everything, pellets, hay, dust, everything's gone over there. Except for the Timothy, I didn't bring it by accident. So they will be living in this cage for about 2 to 3 days, depending. Today's Tuesday, so they might be only here for 2 days. If the chins go over there, I may sleep over there on the floor, or because I want to be in the same room. I've never been with chins in my parents' place, so I don't know what the temperature is like in there. I don't remember. I never looked at a thermometer, so other than that, or I might come home here to sleep and just leave the windows open, because my hammies are over here right now, so the temperature doesn't matter. It wouldn't get that cold. The chins will be fine. But once the hamsters go over there, then I have to be there, because the hamsters and chins need a temperature that gives me about 2 degrees to work with, so it's not very much. So yeah, they are in the very back, just so you guys can see. Well, there's one. This one's Nally. And there's Peter. Thank you, Nala. Alright, guys.